Champaign's Unit 4 school board is back in session tonight, just days after a tense and chaotic meeting Friday. That meeting saw new board members sworn in, which turned sour, possibly setting the tone for future meetings. Our Brianna Moreland breaks down what's on tonight's agenda. Brianna?
Last week's board members started off with new board members being sworn in, but quickly turned chaotic after revised agenda with the search of a new superintendent. The board also elected new leadership, along with Tony Bruno as board president. Fatima Ahmed is elected vice president, and Amy Armstrong will serve as secretary again. But tension rose when a revised agenda was introduced by Bruno, which hadn't been discussed with all board members ahead of time. Superintendent Sheila Boozer announced she was on the agenda for today's meeting. The board will vote on issuing a RFP to hire an executive search firm to find a new superintendent. But what wasn't on the revised agenda caused even more frustration. Appointments for two black principals, one at Booker T. Washington and another at Edison Middle School, were left off.
I'd like to give these people a fair shake. So I took them off this proposed agenda because if you vote no, if you feel like you don't have enough information to vote yes, and you vote no, and that person can't be brought before the school board for 6 more months. And I think that's wrong.
Those appointments had already been delayed when the previous board failed to reach quorum. Several members refused to attend until the new board members were seated. Tonight's meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. today, live in Champaign. Working for you, I'm Brianna Moreland.
Thanks, Brianna. We'll have the full details on tonight's meeting tonight on News Channel 20 at 10. And don't forget, if you have a crisis in the classroom story you would like us to investigate, just reach out to this number there on your screen, 217-753-5602. You can also see our past crisis in the classroom reports over on our website, newschannel20.com.
Now to crisis in the classroom. Tensions were still high today in Champaign as Unit 4's new school board met for the first time since Friday's dramatic swearing in. Our Brianna Moreland was at the meeting and breaks down what happened and what's next.
Today's Unit 4 school board meeting looked a little different with new board members and a new seating arrangement. But some in the crowd felt the seating changes were disrespectful. Board President Tony Bruno opened the meeting by asking the board and the crowd to remain calm and respectful, a request made in response to last week's tense meeting. Tensions rose among board members and community members in Friday's meeting over a proposed agenda that included an RFP to hire a search firm for a new superintendent. The agenda left out the appointments of 2 black women as principals of Booker T. Washington Elementary and Edison Middle School. In response, a special meeting has been scheduled for this Thursday where the board will appoint principals for those schools. The decision has been delayed for nearly a month due to lack of quorum from the former board. Some in attendance say they don't trust the new board at all.
There's some on this board that looked in our faces and promised that they would be fair, that there was compromise, that we would work together. But you're doing the same old thing. Right. You're not. Your integrity is questioned down because we cannot trust you.
The board voted 7-1 to hire a search firm to help find the new superintendent. Board member Dr. Grace Kane asked for clarity on how this would affect Superintendent Dr. Sheila Boozer.
And this has nothing to do with ending Dr. Boozer's contract early. This is simply to start hiring a firm to start the search for the next superintendent in 2026.
Yes. Okay. That is accurate.
Board members also asked for timelines from past superintendent searches. Board Secretary Amy Armstrong said the process to fill a superintendent spot takes about a year and they're already behind. Working for you, I'm Brianna Moreland.
Thanks, Brianna. Superintendent Dr. Boozer's term ends next year. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.